Friends, in this lecture, we are going to learn about the nature and characteristics of the science. So friends, how we can define the science? The word science probably brings to mind many different pictures. A fat textbook, white lab coats and microscopes, an astronomer peering through a telescope, a naturalist in the rainforest, Einstein's equations scribbled on a chalkboard, launch of the space shuttle, bubbling beakers, etc. So all of these images, for instance, the students performing the titration, the children looking through the microscope, the bubbling beakers, experiment with the prism, then the astronomer revolving the earth, and Einstein's equations scribbled on the board. So all of these images reflect some aspect of science. But none of these images provide a full picture of science because the science has so many facets. So let us now define a science. The word science originated from the Latin word scientia, meaning knowledge. So one of the definition is science is a methodical approach to studying the natural world. So it is a methodical approach of studying the natural world. Now another definition, science is an intellectual activity carried on by humans that is designed to discover information about the natural world in which humans live and to discover the ways in which this information can be organized into meaningful patterns. So science is an intellectual activity carried on by the humans that is designed to discover information about the natural world in which humans live and to discover the ways in which this information can be organized into meaningful patterns. It is also true that the scientific studies lead to understanding of the truth. It is the determination of what is most likely to be correct. So scientific studies lead to understanding of what the truth is. Science is also a process of discovery. The primary aim of science is to collect facts. Science answers basic questions such as how does the world work? How did the world come to be? What was the world like in the past? What is it like now? And what will it be in the future? Scientists answer these questions using observation, testing, interpretation, and through logic. So the primary aim of science is to collect facts. And the ultimate purpose of science is to discern the order that exists between and amongst the various facts. Science is exciting. It's a way of discovering what's in the universe and how those things work today, how they worked in the past, and how they are likely to work in the future. Scientists are motivated by thrill of seeing or figuring out something that no one has done before. Science is a global human endeavor. People all over the world participate in the process of science, and you can too. So science is always exciting, and the scientists are motivated by the thrill of seeing or figuring out something that no one has done before. And people all over the world participate in the process of science. Science is useful. It is tremendously useful and benefiting our daily lives. The knowledge generated by science is powerful and reliable. It can be used to develop new technologies, treat diseases, and deal with many other sorts of problems. It has generated the knowledge that allows us to call a friend halfway around the world with a cell phone, vaccinate a baby against polio, build a skyscraper, and drive a car. So using scientific knowledge and technology, we can call a friend who is far distant, or we can vaccinate a baby against polio, or we can build tall skyscrapers and also enjoy driving a car. Science helps us answer important questions like which areas might be hit by a tsunami after an earthquake. Then, how did the hole in the ozone layer form? Then, how we can protect our crops from the pests? And who were our evolutionary ancestors? So, science helps us provide explanations for these sorts of questions. So, science is useful to human beings, and it has benefited human lives in many ways. Science is ongoing. Science is continually refining and expanding our knowledge of the universe, and as it does, it leads to new questions for future investigation. So, science will never be finished. So, science is an ongoing process, and it is continually refining and expanding our knowledge about the universe. So, science will never be finished.